Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. So I am going to be watching another movie today. This is The Whale. So this is a movie I've been wanting to watch for a long time now. I wanted to go see it back when it was in theaters. I just never really got around to it. So I'm a pretty big fan of Brendan Fraser. I remember watching George of the Jungle a ton as a child, and also obviously The Mummy. I just feel like a lot of people, especially kind of in my generation or a little older than me, just have Brendan Fraser as just a huge part of their childhood. And I know that he went through a lot in his career, a lot of ups and downs, just so many different things. So it's just really cool to see him finally have this big comeback. I know he won Best Actor for this role. I watched his speech. It was emotional, and it just makes me so much more excited to watch this movie.
Many of you are rushing into examples in your body paragraphs. It'd be good for everyone to review the paragraph structure PDF I sent you a few weeks ago.
Is he the instructor? And he's not showing his camera.
Chris, I imagine that was supposed to be a private chat that you sent to the whole class. Well done. And yes, the camera on my laptop still doesn't work.
Oh. Now is his camera broken, or is he just doesn't want to be on camera? Oh! Oh my goodness gracious! I did not expect that. Oh my gosh. Whoa, you okay? Oh my gosh.
Just use your key. Open the door. Read this to me.
Do you have a phone? My phone's dead. I need to...
Please just read it.
Okay. You have a phone? My phone's dead. I need to call an ambulance. You need help. I can't help you. I
don't go to hospitals. You can go. Thank you for reading that to me.
Are you acquainted with the gospel of Jesus Christ?
What?
I'm sharing Christ's message of love and...
So y'all didn't know each other? You just...
It's an essay. It's my job. I teach online college courses.
But why did you have me read it to you?
Because I thought I was dying, and I wanted to hear it one last time.
Oh, I see.
What was my blood pressure?
238 over 134.
I kid you, I haven't been to the bathroom all day. I'm about ready to explode.
Oh. He's just here.
I believe that when Christ returns, it's going to be beautiful.
Look, you can go. I know Charlie appreciates the help, but...
Charlie is his name?
Believe me, he doesn't want to hear about new life.
Why?
Because it's caused him a lot of pain.
How?
Killed his boyfriend.
What?
We don't need you coming over here, especially not now. Not this week.
Why?
Because he probably won't be here next week. You have congestive heart failure. If you don't go to the hospital, you'll be dead by the weekend. You will die.
Oh my gosh.
Well, then I better get to work, because I have a lot of essays this week.
Oh.
Damn it!
He just doesn't want to accept it.
Charlie, you have to go to the hospital. This has gone way too far.
And rack up tens of thousands of dollars in hospital bills I'll never be able to pay back, ever.
I mean, it's that or, you know, your life.
You're my friend.
I know. I'm sorry.
You say you're sorry one more time, I will shove a knife right into you, I swear to God.
Go ahead. What's it gonna do? My internal organs are 2 feet in at least.
Oh my gosh. I mean, that's cool that they're friends, even though she's his nurse. I wonder what the actual significance of the essay is.
Who is missing a leg and very much wants to kill the whale. Which is named Moby Dick.
Oh.
And which is white. In the course of the book,
He has it memorized.
this book made me think about my own life.
I feel like that's very deep. Like, there's a lot of parallels probably to his current situation. Like, did he write that essay? Or was it a student of his? It's all like junk food and stuff. I mean, it's not like the fruit and grain bar is much better for you if you're just being honest. Like, I feel like that's like the healthy option, but those typically have around the same nutrients as like a candy bar sometimes. I feel like I don't want to get emotional, but like I feel like I have to say it because I don't know how it's gonna progress in the movie, but like my grandmother passed away from congestive heart failure, so I don't know, I just feel sad already, like a certain type of way. But he doesn't want to call 911. Oh, and then he's gonna eat to, you know, make himself feel better. Which unfortunately is how you got to this point, by emotionally eating, so it's just kind of like a cycle.
So, why are you, I mean, don't you have school?
Got suspended this morning.
Oh,
Oh.
if you don't graduate, then...
Are you actually trying to parent me right now?
No, I'm sorry.
Oh.
I just thought that maybe we could spend some time with each other.
I'm not spending time with you.
Oh my goodness, then
disgusting.
why'd you come over here if you can talk like this?
I know, I'm a lot bigger than I was since last time you saw me.
No, I'm not talking about what you look like. You'd be disgusting even if you weren't this fat.
Whoa.
You'd still be that piece of shit dad who walked out on me when I was 8. All because he wanted to fuck one of his students.
Oh, was the student who wrote the essay the boyfriend?
Look, it's been a long time. I just thought that maybe we can get to know each other.
I don't even know why I'm here.
I can pay you.
Oh my gosh, that's so heartbreaking to like
You want to pay me to spend
pay
time
your...
with you.
Oh.
And I can help you with your work. It's what I do for my job. I can help you pass your classes.
He's a teacher.
You teach online.
Yes.
Your students know what you look like.
I keep the camera shut off.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
I mean, he could, like, it doesn't really matter. He's teaching.
My counselor says that if I show a lot of improvement in one subject, I might be able to graduate. You can rewrite these essays for English. They have to be really good, though.
Okay, well, he's not going to rewrite them for you, but he can help you.
I don't know if I should write them for you, but I could work with you on them.
How much can you pay me?
Everything I
Dang,
have.
she has
All that I
attitude.
have in the bank.
How much?
120,000, something like that. I'd have to.
What the heck?
I never go out. All I pay for is food, rent, internet.
Oh my gosh.
And you'd give all of it to me. Not to my mom, to me.
Yes.
Oh.
I don't even understand you.
Oh my gosh.
Stand up and walk over to me.
What?
Oh my goodness.
Walk toward me. No. No, without this thing. Just stand up and walk over here.
I can't really.
Shut up!
This is just so sad. Oh my gosh. I feel like he's gonna fall or something. Oh my gosh. That was just sad.
Relax. It measures perspiration. It's an indicator of stress.
I don't need a little machine to tell me to take a few deep breaths and stop sweating.
Well, apparently you fucking do. We're just gonna try some different methods or whatever. If you refuse to go to the hospital, then you'll...
He's gonna have to do other options.
Where'd this come from? Hey. Was she here? You know you're not supposed to be around her. Does her mom know about this?
I just wanted to see her. Mary has kept her from me all this time.
Why do you suddenly need to see her so bad? Why now?
Liz,
I mean, it's his daughter. What happened? Why? Is there more to the story? That's kind of
Why the hell
weird.
do you have her homework anyway?
look.
And why is the mom keeping her from you?
You haven't seen her since she was 8 years old and you're gonna reconnect with her by doing her homework for her?
It's fine.
It's not fine. What if something happens? What if you need help?
Oh, well, you're making his blood pressure go up.
I'm worried about her.
Why? Oh, you're spying on her now?
It doesn't look like she has any friends.
Oh.
I don't think this is
Ooh.
dead dog.
Oh.
I'm worried that she's forgotten what an amazing person she is.
'Cause you care about her.
Do not bring her over here again.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, is it really your say, though? And she came over on her own. He didn't bring her.
Hate these night shifts. It's just a steady parade of dumb, drunk college kids.
And you can kind of see how, like, the food just... Oh, uh-oh. Is he choking? He's choking!
Why can't these kids just drink?
Oh my gosh, and she can't see.
Are you choking?
Oh my gosh.
Lean on that arm. Lean on that arm. Okay, I need you to rock with me.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I'm okay.
That is freaking terrifying. Oh my gosh.
God damn it, Charlie, what is wrong with you? Chew your food like a normal human being. You could have just died right in front of me.
Oh my gosh. And she hit him? I feel like maybe you need a new nurse, honestly.
I'm sorry, Liz.
Like, maybe the fact that they're friends makes it though that so that she's maybe not the best option to be your nurse, you know. Oh my gosh. This whole movie just feels so sad. Oh man.
Listen, at this point in the course, I have given you all that I can in terms of structure, building a thesis, paragraph organization. Think about that as you write and revise.
And he seems like a really great teacher too. Was that him and his boyfriend? I couldn't tell. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh. And even just like, you know, small things are difficult for him.
Whitman uses the metaphor of I, not to refer to himself, but to explode the very definition of self in favor of a more
I
all-encompassing...
really, really don't care.
Oh my gosh. She just has like the worst freaking attitude.
You're just like my teachers.
Well, he is a teacher.
It's overwritten and dumb and repetitive, and even though he thinks his metaphor of I is deep, it's actually just a bunch of bullshit. And in reality, he's just some worthless 19th century
That's an interesting perspective.
Well, why don't you write that down? Oh my gosh. Oh. It looks like she actually, you know, felt heard for once maybe, because he didn't just immediately dismiss her trying to lash out.
Ellie, I don't need you here to write these essays for you. If you want to go, you can go. You can still have the money.
Oh.
I thought you wanted to get to know me.
I do, but I don't want to force you to be here. It's up to you.
I hope that their relationship grows over the course of the movie. I feel like there was a hint there.
She really only tells me things about you,
Why?
because that's all I want to know about.
Why'd you gain all that weight?
I don't.
If you're gonna interrogate me, I'm gonna do the same thing.
Someone close to me passed away, and it had an effect on me.
You had him over for dinner once when Mom was in Montana visiting Grandma. You made steaks. Better meal than you ever made for me or Mom.
Oh, so she holds a lot of resentment towards him for that.
How do you remember all that?
I told you, I never forget anything.
I really don't want to talk about that.
Oh my gosh.
I'll write these essays for you. I
Oh.
want you to do some writing just for me.
Oh.
Be honest. Tell me what you really think.
You want me to write what I really think?
Just write whatever you want.
Interesting. And I feel like writing and just English literature in general is the way he can relate to her because that's what he's good at. And by getting her to write, you know, you could probably help them to talk, connect. Oh my gosh, I can't.
You okay? Unless you're dying, there's no way I'm going in there.
Yeah, fine.
That's so sad. My gosh. And he like went out of the room so that she wouldn't see him crying. Oh my gosh. This movie is like so freaking emotional.
I have some pamphlets that I think would. Why did you just do that?
Are you coming back tomorrow?
I'm not.
Come back tomorrow. I'll be here around the same time.
Okay.
I'm sorry. What's happening?
What? I guess, doesn't she like to take pictures, right?
I just want to help. Please, just let me help.
Oh, the key.
What happened to your friend Liz? She said that your boyfriend.
Oh, everybody just keeps asking him about that.
What the fuck is he doing here?
He's just helping me with something. Take it easy, Liz.
Go home!
Oh my gosh.
Sorry.
Oh,
Leave it. Sorry.
she seems very controlling of his life.
Would you stop?
So just stay away from him. He doesn't need this right now.
She says he doesn't need a lot of things right now, too, like his daughter.
My big brother did some missionary work for New Life. One night, he doesn't come home. A couple weeks later, this guy's out jogging on a bike path near the river in Lewiston, sees something washed up on shore, and that was Alan.
Oh my gosh.
The love of Charlie's life and my brother.
Oh.
Yeah, oh.
It was her oh my gosh.
Just an unfortunate accident. Denying him
Oh my god.
to the end.
Now I feel like I understand her perspective a lot more too.
I just want him to be saved. That's
You
all.
listen to me. He doesn't need saving. In a few days, he's probably gonna be dead. So what he needs is for you to leave him alone.
Oh my gosh.
You understand me?
Liz.
How much of that did you hear? Yeah, it really seems like she wants to be the one who takes care of him. Maybe because of her brother, you know, but she doesn't really want anybody else kind of involved in his life at all. Oh, the light doesn't work. Looks untouched. Was this like where they stayed together? Oh, he can't fit. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh, so many people always knock at his door.
My name. It's Dan. I've been coming here for a while now. Just thought you'd want to know my name.
Charlie.
I feel like that wheelchair was actually pretty good for him. Like, he has easier mobility now. Oh, she started writing!
This apartment smells. This notebook is retarded. I hate everyone.
I mean, I guess you told her to be honest, but she just like, I don't know, she just can't let go of that bridge or...
Parchment smells. This notebook is...
Oh, did she make a haiku?
I hate everyone.
Oh. Oh my gosh.
And I felt so merciful when I read the boring chapters.
Oh, it's like that essay he always goes back to.
The purpose smells. The author was just trying to save us from his own sad story.
And he was reading some of her writing too. Oh my gosh, and he's mixing it in with it too. Now it's... Oh my gosh! Oh.
You have it?
It's almost done. You can wait while I finish it up. Maybe while you're waiting, you can write some more in your notebook.
Oh my god.
Can you write more?
I kind of hate you.
Yeah, but you hate everyone. Listen, just keep going.
We have to break your wall down.
Whatever you're thinking.
Be quiet, just...
I feel like eventually she'll like soften her exterior, you know? Like she puts up this mask probably because, I don't know, it's like a defense mechanism probably.
You know, I was in a really strange place in my life when I married your mom.
Did I fucking ask?
Just... I'm sorry.
Oh. He apologizes so much.
You don't have to be angry at the whole world. You can just be angry at me.
Okay, you know what? People are assholes. Most people learn that way too late. You taught me that when I was 8.
Oh my gosh. She just has it from her point of view, you know, it's just... I feel like you understand things when you're older, especially like when you were in scenarios like that as a kid, but...
When I left your mom, she did not want me around you. I hoped that she would change her mind eventually, but she...
You could have just fucking called me.
Aw.
You could have been a part of my life.
Ellie, look at me. Who would want me to be a part of their life?
Oh my gosh.
I'm hungry.
There's stuff for sandwiches in the fridge.
It's just so sad. Oh.
What?
You're an amazing person, Ellie. I hope you know what an amazing person you are. I couldn't ask.
Oh my gosh, I can't handle it. I can't handle this.
I'll print that out for you now.
I feel like I relate a lot to her. I mean, obviously I didn't go through like the exact same situation or anything, but like I feel like anybody whose parents divorced at a young age, you probably, you know, understand some of her feelings. I mean, obviously a lot of it's very different, but it's just, I don't know. I just feel like this whole scenario is just like so emotional for me right now. And it's like another thing to like look back on it as an adult and not see, like you see things that when you were younger, like you didn't understand at the time, but looking back as an adult, you have more, you know, emotional maturity or just more understanding that, you know, parents are people too and they're not perfect, and yeah, you kind of just see them. I guess you can just understand them more the older you get, and you just don't understand that when you're younger. Oh, look, other people at his house. There's always somebody, like, coming to his house.
Hello? Hi.
Come on.
Oh.
Is he okay?
I don't know. I ground up some Ambien and I put it in a sandwich.
What?
Oh, what the heck?
I'm gonna give him a couple. He's fine.
For
I can do
real?
3 at a time.
Where did you get Ambien?
I had sex with the pharmacist.
Why would you give him Ambien?
Does this make you nervous? Because it's just pot. It's not like I'm smoking meth or anything.
I know. I know what pot is, okay?
No, you only think you know what pot is because your parents told you a bunch of lies about it.
Don't. I know what drugs are. I smoked pot before.
I feel like a lot of people, like everyone in this movie is talking for him and nobody's letting him, you know, just speak.
All right, I'm gonna go. Just tell him I was here and I'll...
If you leave, I'll feed him the rest of the pills I have in the bottle.
What?
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
There's like 20, 30 more in here. I'll crush them up.
Okay, she definitely needs some help too.
He needs help.
Do you think he wants to have sex with you? That is so gross. Oh my god. Take a hit.
I don't want
If you don't take a hit, I'm gonna call the police and I'm gonna tell them that you tried to rape me. Take
Oh my gosh.
a hit. Calm down.
Oh, what are you gonna do with that picture?
I'm gonna masturbate to it. Is that what you want me to say? You're a pervert. Take another hit. Maybe someone else finds you attractive. Maybe my dad finds you attractive.
I really wish
You know, it's so easy to make you uncomfortable. It's honestly, it's a little sad.
Wow, she's really all over the place.
My parents knew I was getting high. Getting high while out witnessing for the church.
You're not from New Life. There's a kid in the grade below me who goes there. He told me that they stopped doing door-to-door stuff last year.
Oh, what the heck?
I gotta go.
So what are you?
Who were you really?
What? Maybe that's why she was being that extra, because she figured it out, because she is smart. She told us.
I was worried I was gonna get arrested
For smoking pot?
for stealing from the mission.
Oh. Wow, so Thomas had more to him than we thought.
We got in this huge argument in front of everyone, and that night I decided to leave. And when everyone went to sleep, I took the petty cash.
Oh, wow.
$2,436. Oh,
I mean, at least
After
you're
a
over here
while.
doing your own thing.
wound up
What
here.
you wanted to do. But why did you have to lie about being with New
I
Life?
thought I could use this money.
Oh my gosh, she's recording him.
I can't go home. My parents probably want to disown me. I don't know what to do.
You're more interesting to me now.
Oh, Alan's Bible.
Mom?
Uh-oh, I feel
Don't
like...
freak out.
Oh!
You again?
So that's her mom?
You know, I was a very angry, very stupid little girl once too, but if you would have given him any more pills than
Yeah,
that...
but I didn't give him more pills than that. I gave him 2
Oh
pills.
my gosh.
Charlie doesn't have any money.
She doesn't know?
Mary,
Where do you think all the money from his teaching has been going? The account for Ellie?
Oh.
Charlie.
I mean, it
could've
makes
gotten you
sense that
anything
he
you
would want to...
needed. Special beds,
Oh,
physical therapy,
because
fucking...
The hospital.
insurance.
Yeah, okay, I see. But he was saving it all for her.
if there was ever any kind of emergency, I would have given you the money.
Would you?
Wait,
I mean, he probably feels guilty for missing all those years of her life, and he's trying to make it up in a way that he feels like he can. And, you know, obviously he doesn't feel very highly of himself, so he just thinks, like, he doesn't deserve to use his money on himself.
I don't care about you. Get that through your fucking skull.
Ellie, please.
Just fucking die already. Enough!
Ellie, your essay.
Oh my gosh.
It's a really good essay.
Oh my gosh.
Do you have anything?
Above the sink, the kitchen counter on the left. Yep.
It seems like she has her own issues she's dealing with too.
How's it been? Getting to know her.
She's amazing.
You still do that.
Do what?
That. positivity.
What?
So annoying.
What's wrong with positivity?
Just trying to balance us out.
Yeah.
Oh.
Last month, I tried to make a stir-fry thing.
Yeah.
Almost set the entire apartment building on fire.
I know, I made a lot of mistakes. But I just wanted to see her, Mary. I've always just wanted to see her.
It's all about you.
Oh.
Now you know why I kept you from her.
What?
She's awful, isn't she?
What?
She's a terror. And you think it's my fault.
Oh my goodness.
Is that why you kept her from me all this time? Because you thought that I would think that you're a bad mother?
At first. But later, when she was 15, 16, I was worried she would hurt you.
Oh.
It's ridiculous.
You know, I spent way too much time telling myself, you know, she's just rebellious. She's just difficult. Charlie, she's evil.
She's not evil.
Dang.
You think it's just me?
Oh, like all the pictures?
There'll be a grease fire in hell when he starts to burn.
Oh.
Don't feel bad. I've made quite a few appearances on that thing.
She's a strong writer.
Oh, he always does see the positives.
I could have helped her.
She doesn't want your help. She doesn't want anyone.
Oh, well, you're speaking for her.
The only reason you married me in the first place was to have a kid. I know that.
Oh my goodness. There's like so much going on here. I feel like she places a lot of blame on him, but, you know, keeping her from him also contributed a lot too.
I never got to say that I was sorry.
What would you have to be sorry about?
Oh.
About your friend.
Oh.
He let me carry a couple of bags to his car. He said thank you.
Oh, wow.
I never even told him who I was.
Wow. Oh.
The water was so cold.
Oh. Oh.
I'm dying, Mary.
You won't go to the hospital.
Fuck you.
Oh, man.
We can't give up on her.
You already gave up on her. You gave up on her when she was 8 years old.
Oh, my gosh.
I need to go.
Mary, she doesn't
I have to go.
have anyone else.
Oh.
I need to know that I have done one thing right with my life.
Oh, my gosh.
We both played our parts. I raised her, and you're giving her the money. It's the best we could do.
Oh. I understand, like, wanting to make sure she's taken care of, but, you know, what about being able to be in her life, too, by taking care of yourself? I just feel like that's, you know, equally as important. And she probably wants you to be around to be in her life. Uh-oh. His phone. Oh, no, it's... Please tell me you're gonna be able to get that. Oh, the window got left open. Is that the... Oh. Oh, he waited to see him. Oh. That was kind of awkward. Oh my gosh. Oh! Right. Oh my gosh. Well, it almost seems like he was inspired by his daughter. Wow. And you can kind of see how, once again, he's using food, you know, to make himself feel better. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's just so sad. It's heartbreaking.
Can I come inside?
Oh, it's Thomas.
Your daughter, she took these pictures of me smoking pot and a recording or something like that. And she found my church in Waterloo somehow, and she sent it to them.
Oh.
And you know what they said? It's just money.
Oh.
He knew that he was living in the flesh and not in the spirit. He never prayed for salvation, but it's not too late for you. Through the spirit, you can put to death the misdeeds of the body, and you will live.
You think Alan died because he chose to be with me? You think God turned his back on him because he and I were in love?
Oh.
Infected ulcers on my ass and the sack of fat on my back that turned brown last year.
Hey, stop!
This is disgusting.
Yes!
I'm disgusting.
Yes! You're disgusting!
Oh my gosh, Thomas. What happened? You said you wanted to help him and you couldn't even listen to him and you just kind of came in here and just judged him. Oh man. I feel like every character in this movie is morally ambiguous. You know, like, I don't know. It's just very interesting.
I think I need to accept that my life isn't going to be very exciting. You all wrote these amazing, honest things, and you've been so honest with me that I
Oh, was he gonna show himself? Oh. Oh. Oh, and they're like laughing at him? Oh my gosh. Wow.
I'm sorry.
Don't.
Oh, he always apologizes.
She saved him. She wasn't trying to hurt him. She was trying to help him.
Who are you talking about?
Oh, Thomas?
People are amazing.
Oh my gosh, and he still just has such a positive...
What the fuck did you do?
What?
What's wrong with him?
He's dying.
Oh.
It's a really good essay.
Are you just trying to screw me over one last time? I don't care about you. I don't care that you're dying.
Oh my gosh.
This is the essay that you gave me yesterday.
Didn't read it.
I don't need to read it.
Read it.
Was it her writing?
This is
I feel like it was her writing.
isn't in 8th grade for English. Why do you?
And I felt saddest of all when I read the boring chapter that were only descriptions of whales.
It was hers the whole time! Oh my gosh, it was her essay! It was her essay the whole time, I can't. Oh my gosh.
You're amazing. This essay was you.
Stop saying that.
This essay is...
Oh my gosh, I can't.
You're the best thing I have ever done.
What's the matter?
Oh my gosh, I feel like he's gonna die.
You're right.
You're perfect.
No, don't
You'll
leave him
be
alone.
happy.
Going to the hospital. You just need surgery or something.
Read it to me.
What?
Oh, the essay.
Read it to me. You'll help. If you read it,
You fat fucking asshole.
you'll help if
Fuck
you read
you.
it, please.
Oh no.
Daddy, please.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I was so nervous she wasn't gonna do it.
Captained by a pirate named Ahab who's missing a leg. I'm very
Oh, is he gonna stand? Oh.
doesn't know how bad Ahab wants to kill him. He's just a poor thing.
Oh my gosh.
And I feel bad for Ahab as well because he thinks that his life will be better if he can just kill this whale. But in reality, it won't help him at all.
And he's walking to her.
I knew that the author was just trying to save us from his own sad story. Just for a little while.
Oh, like he's back walking on the beach. Oh. Oh, and he's back on the beach. Oh my gosh, that oh. Oh my gosh, I'm not okay right now. What the heck? I feel like that's the most emotional I've ever gotten in a movie in a really, really long time. Oh my gosh. Wow, that movie really the ending. Oh my gosh. That was just so emotional. I feel like this movie is the type of movie that you could probably, you know how back in English class your teacher used to be talk about each character and their motivations and pick them apart and then what did it mean when they said this or they did this. I feel like this is one of those kinds of stories where you could literally pick apart every single character and just really study them. And I feel like something that makes this movie so fascinating is that it seems like all the characters had a level of moral ambiguity. A lot of them seemed like they wanted to do the right things but were either too bogged down by their own things they were dealing with or just other things in their life that happened that kept them, that just kind of held them back in a way. And it would come out usually in regards to Charlie, how they would treat him. It almost seemed like they took out a lot of things onto him. And I feel like almost all the characters, it felt like they had moments where I really was just disliking them, and then they did something that made me like them again. And I feel like that's just so relatable to how humans are. It's, everybody has flaws and everybody goes through things, and just, it was just very real and raw. And for Charlie also, there's obviously a sense of responsibility for himself for letting himself get to the point he was in. He also went through, a trauma, a horrible trauma, losing someone he loved. And then you also relate it back to how it affected his daughter and how she saw everything because he left her when she was young, left her and her mom. So it's really interesting to think about all these characters and just kind of the different aspects of it. It's no one's really in the right and no one's really in the wrong, but it's just kind of showing them as people, and just different things affect different people and different parts of people's lives affect other people, like how Charlie ultimately ended up affecting his daughter's life. But I'm just really glad at the end he was able to reconcile. And then I feel like the most almost bittersweet thing was realizing that it was her essay he kept reading and he kept going back to, and he just always saw the good in her no matter what. And I just thought that was honestly really beautiful. And also just the fact that he was able to get her to open up in a way as well at the end. Obviously she put up a lot of walls and she just had trouble letting people in and just letting go of her kind of mask that she would put on, her hard shell she would show the world. But I feel like he slowly started to relate to her, and she obviously wanted him to be in her life. And it was just sad because obviously at the end you're left to infer that he passed away, but at least before he did, he was able to have that moment with her. And I hope that his apology almost to her at the end, or just him, giving his reasonings for why he left her and then just, being sorry for it also because he ultimately did leave her. I feel like hopefully she was able to finally understand where he was coming from, even if she didn't like it. Just being able to understand why. Or, sometimes you just have to accept not understanding why somebody does something, especially when it's your parents. Sometimes you just have to be okay, I said this during the reaction, but they're just people too, and people go through things and sometimes you don't understand why, or you like they give you reasonings and you just can't understand why because it directly affected you. But just being able to see them as people too, I feel like makes a big difference. And I'm not trying to get like deep or emotional, but I mean, I don't know, I felt like I kind of related to her character a lot too, just from like my own life. Not that I went through anything necessarily similar to this, but just from like a divorced kid's perspective, I feel like a lot of people probably understand what I mean by that. Like it can be kind of difficult when you're young and you go through that and you don't really fully understand as a child like why that happened, or why, you know, like why your parents aren't together, or why one lives super far away. And it can be really tough, and then especially growing up like that, I feel like until you get older you don't really fully understand. And I mean, even when you get older sometimes you don't fully understand, but like I said, you sometimes just have to accept people for who they are, even when they're your parents. And not to go on a rant about that, but I feel like this movie had so many applicable things that it talked about. I mean, it talks about so many different types of things here, like just grief and just so many other things, like anger and resentment towards people, and then also just, you know, guilt, and then ultimately kind of almost redemption. And then ultimately Charlie was able to just relate to his daughter, and I feel like he felt like she finally understood him and accepted him and probably forgave him. And I feel like that was, you know, just that made this movie, which was so sad and tragic, just end, I feel like, on a brighter spot. But it still was just so emotional. And I also totally understand why Brendan Fraser won the Oscar for this. He was incredible. And also Sadie Sink did an incredible job. Yeah, they were just had such a great dynamic together too. Alright, well thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.